let's see. Let's minimize that and go over here. Okay, guys, so I am in the group Adolescent Sleep Patterns, and I chose sleep deprivation effects. Oops, didn't need to move that. Okay, so basically, sleep deprivation affects 4 basic parts of our body: homeostasis, brain function, mood, and safety. Okay, so let's start with balance. Just as the teeter-totter, we need to have balance in our lives, right? And that's what homeostasis does. Homeostasis is a process that our body goes through when we're asleep, that it tries to basically fix itself. It balances our body temperature, does all kinds of wonderful things to help our body stay corrected. And from these lovely people right here, I found that if unchecked, not having sleep can lead to structural and functional remodeling of the brain, of brain regions involved in memory. And, that's rewiring of our brain. That's rewiring how we work. Some of the things that homeostasis tends to is immunological factors, body temperature regulation, endocrine secretion patterns, and learning and memory processes come from homeostatic imbalance. So that's pretty serious. Homeostasis is pretty important. It keeps our body running correctly, and it's kind of our repair time. So we really need that time. But this kind of leads into our next topic, the brain issues. So our brain, when we don't have sleep, it rewires itself. So it makes new connections and new pathways. The same source right here said that under conditions of sleep distress or sleep deprivation, there is deactivation and reorganization of executive control in the prefrontal cortex away from focused thinking towards more hallucinatory mentation of sort observed in psychiatric patients. So it's not saying that we turn into psychiatric patients. It's saying that our brain shows the same activity as those psychiatric patients. So our brain is not working correctly. There is something wrong if we don't have sleep, which is very serious. They also say, the National Sleep Foundation said it can limit your ability to learn, listen, concentrate, and solve problems. You may even forget important information like names, numbers, or your homework. So that's pretty serious. I know that if I didn't have enough sleep, I wouldn't have remembered to do this presentation. So let's move on to mood. Our textbook says sleep deprivation and irregular sleep schedules increase several proven dangers, including insomnia, nightmares, mood disorders, including depression, contact disorder, and anxiety. So I know that whenever I have not had my full 8 hours of sleep, that my anxiety gets kicked up a notch. I might start feeling a little down on myself. And that just kind of comes with being sleep deprived. The National Sleep Foundation said that sleep deprivation can lead to aggressive or inappropriate behavior, such as yelling at your friends or being impatient with your teachers or family members. And we've all been there. We all know that that's true. So that's just another part of it. And finally, one thing that I didn't think about was safety. Our textbook mentions that not having enough sleep can affect your driving and you're driving drowsy. And, adolescents don't really think about that. I know I didn't think about that. You have to get home for curfew. You don't really think about the safety of it. You're just like, oh man, I got to get home before I get in trouble. And so you hurry and get home and you may be tired. What if you fall asleep? That could end your life. Another thing that the National Sleep Foundation said is that sleep deprivation heightens the effects of alcohol and possibly increase the use of caffeine and nicotine. I've seen people where they get tired, so they're taking all these energy drinks. Those have a ton of caffeine in them. It's not good for our bodies. And, if we're under the influence of alcohol, I know we don't drink, but if someone's under the influence of alcohol and they're tired, that's two different things that are affecting how they act and how they conduct themselves. And not even one thing is good, but two things definitely are not. So here are my sources. Let's see. There we go. And thanks for watching.